Hey everybody, Anthony, 4x4 Diesel. We're just going to do a quick video for Tuesday. It's going to come out on Tuesday, this one. Trying to save you some money on when you travel, when you set up your vehicle for traveling, travel light, because, you know, there's a lot of stuff you can purchase and take with you. So I was just going to really quickly go through what I had on this trip, and maybe you can tell me, did I travel light or did I take too much stuff? Because I've got a lot of stuff here that I didn't use. So let's start in the back. So the vehicle is pretty much always ready to go camping. Most of the gear's in here, the storage system's in, the fridge is in. There's always a few towels and the cloths and that. There's water, jerry cans in there all the time. So basically what I've added for the trip is I've put the swag in, which is often on the roof, but at the moment I'm not using it, so it's just in the vehicle, heading back to where the rain is in Queensland. It's always raining in Queensland, I've noticed.
It is.
And, well, lately at least. Anyway.
Lately it has.
Beautiful one day.
Rainy the next.
That's it, that's the one. Right, so the swag's in the car and it's out of the bag. I washed the bag. There's the tie downs. In this bag is the tarp that goes, the very old blue tarp that goes under the swag just to protect that a little bit. And there's another big rubber mat in there that I haven't used for the whole trip. So that whole bag, that could have not been, and then I would have had that flat blue tarp and that wouldn't be in the vehicle.
How big is this bag here?
That bag? Well, I'll rip it out, right? Here we go. Just get that can of fly spray out of the way. Actually, it's not that long. You could, everything's going to fall down, but it doesn't matter. There we go. So that's it. So all that is a big rubber floor mat in there.
Okay.
Right, that's just a bag from Aldi, $20.
Yeah.
And that little blue tarp's all I actually really use for the whole
But
trip.
you could put clothes in there as well, right?
You can put anything you want in a bag. And I've got a brand new spare one in the camping area in the shed there. So.
Getcha.
So I've got the doona up there. I use a doona in the swag, under and over. That way it keeps the sheet clean.
And I like the idea of being able to put the swag inside.
Keep it dry, yeah. It doesn't always have to be on the roof, that's
rather
it.
than on top. By the way, my name's Nigel.
Yeah, that's it.
Rather than put
Thanks,
it,
Nigel. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. Rather than put it on the roof or in the cab, which I do, putting it in there.
Yeah, that's it, if you can,
Yeah,
So
I
look,
like that.
doona, pillow, there's the sheet actually, because I took the sheet out of the swag. So I put a sheet on there.
Yeah.
But I just use the doona under and over. That way when you come to washing it, you just wash the doona. I haven't actually used the sheet.
Right.
Right, so the sheet's just whatever. So basically what I'm trying to say is what I've added in.
So you don't have a mattress in there?
No, there's a mattress in there. Yeah, there's a mattress. Yeah, there's enough there.
Okay.
And there's a Sherpa. For people that watch all the videos on both channels, 4x4 Adventures and 4x4 Diesel, there's a Sherpa. Do you know what a Sherpa is?
No.
It sounds a bit weird, doesn't it?
Yeah.
It's a fluffy thing they sell in Kmart, and you put over your mattress and it fluffs it up a bit. It's
I've
nice.
always seen you as a fluffy thing person.
Yeah, there you go. So look, I've got the swag in here. I've got the bag with the mats that go under.
Yeah.
The sheet is normally in the swag. The doona, once I use it on the trip, I leave it in there.
You don't have a sleeping bag?
No, that's it, just the doona. So it fits under the K-on shelf. I could probably fit 3 doonas under there, but for the length of the K-on shelf only, that's how much space. That's a queen size doona.
Yeah.
There's a pillow jammed in there with the sheet and probably some other stuff. That's my storage space in at the side. That's why I don't have those K-on Molly panels. For me, that's storage space I need, if you know what I mean. But everyone's different. Let's have a look at a vehicle after this one. The pegs are...
What do you keep up here?
Not much really. There's my hat and sunnies.
Is that
sometimes it's more, you know, when you're cooking food and that, like this is the pantry, so I've added in the food box,
right?
And things in these boxes because they just fit in really tight. The rice crackers, whatever, but it's just handy to have shelves to put things. Now, if I've got the whole family, that'll be chock-a-block with bags, jackets, whatever. People have seen the photos, right? But at the moment, travel light, right? So food box is there. So we'll just put this back out of the way. So what have I added in? Swag, we're going over it. Swag, doona, pillow, mat underneath.
What do you keep
Dunny paper's pretty much up there all the time. I've added in some spare fuel filters and air filters. The peg's are always there. Dunny paper's there. Wipes always there. You never know where you might need it. There is a, was that me that caused that COVID delay of Dunny paper? You know?
Probably.
No, just all
we all went that way.
All the rooms I stayed in, I just grabbed the spare rolls because that was my toilet paper for the trip in case we needed it.
Right.
You never know if you're going to have a curry and it goes bad. So, you know. Or somebody else on the road, they can't get any toilet. Sometimes there's shortages. So, look, I've got plenty of toilet paper. So what do we add in? Travel light. We've really only got a swag, a pillow, a doona, a floor mat. Should we have a look what's in here? That could be risky. Okay. Wraps that I didn't use. Cans of tuna, soup. I didn't think I used 1 can of soup for the trip. Spare food, some gas cans. The gas cooker's under here. So pretty much a bit of cooking gear, a bit of food, some more toilet paper, of course. So this drawer would normally empty, so I've added this stuff in as well for the trip, and normally there's more other food as well, and of course food's added into the fridge. Normally there'll be just some drinks in there,
and of course
and cutlery and cloths and cleaning and detergent. That's always in there, so nothing's been added in there. So basically I've put food in the fridge, some food and cooking gear in the drawer, a swag, a floor mat, some bedding.
Might be an idea to open this up and show people that.
Well, they've seen it before, right? Do you mind doing that side? That side's pretty tight. That's the trick side.
Oh, golly.
It's nice and tight, that one, isn't it? Yeah, because I redid it and I did it a bit tight. See, I tied it up a bit far from the end.
So you've got 3 chopping boards on there.
Yeah, well, this is the Kaon idea with a wooden one.
Yep.
And it sort of clips in, and you've got to be careful where you put it, depending on what model vehicle. They can get in a way of closing the table at the end here and a few things like that. But I just like these ones because guess what? I can just take it out when I want to wash it. The problem with this is it's a bit smaller. Yeah, it's, you know, you got to pop it out, whatever. Yeah. So it's good, but, you know, again, it's each to their own on preference, whether you want that wooden one that clips in or just some, whatever, Teflon one.
And you're preparing for other than
sometimes
yourself,
it's a few people, that's
people.
right, the family, or there's a few of us, so sometimes you need a few chopping boards, which is why I've got the extra table here as well. So little, like I said, all this space up here, handy to put things when you're cooking.
But then you can't, that has to be up to use that.
That's it. Well, if I want to close that, I've got to push this in, that's right. But sometimes what I do is, when that's up like that, yeah, that one's tight, mate. It's testing you out. There you go. Thanks for that.
No rattles there, Anthony.
Sometimes, exactly, that's the one, right? Sometimes what I do is, you know, rather than open that because it's so hard to open, I just pull that out and I just use that quick lunch particularly if I'm on my own, or depends what you're making. You might not be making anything, you might be just getting a pre-prepared salad out of the fridge, and you just need, if the car's full of bags and everything like that, you just need some space to put it.
For your gas cooker, where do you keep that?
That's in the drawer there.
In the drawer.
Yep, so that's in there. Do you notice how full it is? Really ergonomic on space. There's a lot of stuff in there. Okay. And at the back of the drawer, there's a box with all your usual spares, stuff you never use, you know, your puncture repair kit, and there's more, and there's tools, and there's more inside the car. Let's have a quick look inside the car, because I did want to keep this one short, but I tell you what, I talk a lot.
Well, we get it. You do talk a lot.
Right.
And I haven't started yet.
There's the swag bag. That doesn't count. So I've also carried a camping chair, some water, a recovery bag. There's the boots. Yeah, the swag bag's been washed. It's just packed away. There's the towel. Up in the... That stuff's always there. Always the spare swimming shorts, couple of hats.
Hey, I like that net.
Yeah, the net's good. That's just out of an old
ute.
Out of a BF Falcon ute. Used to come with it in the back. So you can't really...
Took that.
Yeah, that's
I
it.
think you can buy those on Amazon though.
You can, right? And it's a bit stretched and old now, but good. You put the stuff in there. It's more storage space on the front of that Kaon cargo barrier.
You can also get a similar thing to go across the roof for hats and clothes and that. You can put on from your door handles to the other door handle.
So,
very good.
In all honesty, that's travelling light, isn't it? If the vehicle's ready to go, all I need to do is put in a swag, the bedding, some cooking gear, a bit of food, a camping chair, which is there.
Yep.
The recovery gear, if you're planning to go
straight away, you bring it out.
That's it. And like at the end of the day, need some new tyres soon, I reckon. But the car's ready to go. Oh, we got the kitchen sink, everything but the kitchen. So we got the solar panels in case you want to use that.
Oh, you got a kitchen sink in there.
Yeah, that's a kitchen sink there. So what I mean, lightweight. So I don't have that Kaon one because the way I see that, it's going to cost more than this little $10 plastic one from Aldi. And this is really compact, flat. You can just, it's, you know, you stash it anywhere. It's lightweight, it's cheap. So that's why I don't have that. I think that takes up a bit more space. And of course, it costs more money. So I'm just trying to keep things simple. So what have I added to wrap this one up? And then maybe we'll have another video tomorrow. We'll have a look at another vehicle to compare another one. Because this one's getting a bit long. People don't like videos that are too long. Although some people... Are you going to do one on mine? Yeah. I think we might make a separate video for the next night.
Okay.
Yeah, so we'll wrap this one up for Tuesday.
Finish that.
So basically what have I got in the vehicle? So if I had to, and a bag of clothes, of course, small bag of clothes. Right, the towel's there, that's pretty much always in the car as well. The solar panels, which you don't need, the extra side cover for the awning that I haven't used.
You don't use solar panels?
I've used the solar panels. I didn't need to, but I chose to use it to help the battery a little bit. A couple of places we were stopped.
Right.
The solar
What
extension.
do you think about solar panels on your roof?
Waste of time. Your roof's for storage.
Okay.
Yeah, so I've got that on one vehicle testing out just to be like everyone else, so I can say first-handedly.
Yep.
I mean, you know, if you're just a beer drinker and you've got a fridge in the back and you want to keep it cold all the time for in case you need a beer, and that's why you've got your four-wheel drive set up like a tourer,
Sure.
but you're not a tourer.
So the bag, and of course the bag, you can follow the sun, right?
Exactly. This one you can chase the sun. That you might be parked under the shade of the tree.
Right.
I'd rather park the car and keep it cool and the fridge in the
take
shade
the solar away.
and put the solar over there, which is why there's a 10-metre extension there.
Yeah, the blanket's
which is a
good.
King's one, which on this trip I did try it once and it wasn't working, but it was working later, I think. We tested on something. So I don't know. We've got to have a look at that when I get back.
Not too keen on King stuff.
Well, you know, sometimes, you know, it's all right. The King swag goes all right. These King's awnings, they go all right. I haven't had any issues. They're good. They're cheap. They do the job. But yeah, there's not that much stuff I've added into the vehicle.
No. Now, just before we
for
go,
the trip.
those things on the window, that's for your phone and
The quad locks and that, yeah.
Now,
That's it.
explain those.
Did that in a video yesterday, so
Did you? Oh, so
I
you don't have
can't
to-
bore everyone. The video
No, you
that's
can't.
actually coming out,
Okay.
I
So
don't
we can
know,
look at that
yesterday,
video.
today, whatever. Yeah, have a look at that one.
No,
for
no
that one.
problem.
This one sort of, because you haven't seen that one because it's not out yet.
Yeah.
This one we sort of doubled up a little bit.
Yeah.
This one was meant to be a short one just to say, look, the vehicle's set up. All I need to do is throw in a bag of clothes, a swag, the floor mat under the swag, the bedding, a bit of food, and away you go. That's all you need. You don't need to buy all this gear and all this extra stuff people seem to think they need and carry everything up at the kitchen sink. Like I said, could have left the solar panels, could have left that extra side awning, could have left the extension. I didn't use the kitchen sink. I've been away 6 weeks. Haven't used the kitchen sink. Right?
No, I get that. I understand.
Paper towels, good.
Solar panel, though, I'd always take the solar.
Yeah, let's have a look at the back again. I'll show you what's better than a kitchen sink, right? Yeah, solar panel can come in handy. If your alternator fails, you can strap it on your roof and use it to charge your battery so you can continue driving.
That's good.
So there's a lot
I didn't know that.
there's a lot of things, right?
That's good.
It's all in the videos.
Yeah.
Okay, so right now,
Tell me, Anthony.
the dishes, you just do the dishes with these. That's what you were saying as well.
That's what I use.
Yeah, that's it. So let's wrap this one up and then we'll talk about your setup
Okay.
and how much stuff you add into the vehicle.
And then Wednesday, that'll come out.
Because you're a solo traveller.
Yes, I haven't got 100 people in the car.
Totally different to what we're doing. Yeah.
Absolutely.
All right, everybody, subscribe, turn the bell on if you want. A little bit off topic, but you know, whatever. Catch you in the next video. See ya.